same guy. Jay-Z's accuser's attorney, Tony Buzbee, sued for allegedly giving a woman an STI. He says it's a smear campaign. Now, I'm not here to say if it's true or not. What I'm here to say, if Jay could pull a reverse Uno card versus, if you don't know who this guy is one of the top 5 best personal injury litigators in the entire United States. Jay is treating him like it's child's play, nigga. Tic-tac-toe. Jay got niggas looking at him weird. That's some power, people. I'm sorry. I don't want no parts of going at Jay, Alex Spiro. Ain't one of, I apologize to all of Jay-Z's kids. Well, ain't one of them named Rumi or something. Hey, listen, you got it. What the fuck? Chat. Tony Buzbee, who's filed multiple lawsuits against Diddy and one against Jay-Z, is now accused of infecting a woman he dated with a venereal disease. Oh my God. According to a new suit filed in the New York Supreme Court, the accuser, identified as Jane Doe, says Buzbee has taken advantage of her since 2018 when they first met during an online conversation. The woman says Texas-based attorney charmed her and convinced her to go out on a date. She said she ventured to Tony Buzbee's hometown of Houston to grab dinner with him before they took in a show. After the performance, the woman says Buzbee booked a room at a 5-star hotel where he seduced her. The two allegedly had sexual intercourse without Buzbee revealing he had a venereal disease. Now, chat, this is why I'm telling you, I want no smoke with Roc Nation, and I issue a formal apology. And here's the next part of what I want y'all to say to go viral. Jay-Z, I want to be on your team. I want to be in the camp of the Roc Nations, because this type of power and this type of sliminess, hey, get me to a billionaire status too. I'm with y'all. Okay? Now, I ain't going to turn against Tory. Okay? I know y'all don't like Tory. All right? Tory's my mans. I ain't going to turn against Tory, but I got no more opinion on that. Okay? Tory, you on your own, nigga. you on your own, Tony. Tory, you on your own, brother. Roc Nation is too goddamn powerful. I'm just bowing out. I'm just going to check out IPs. I'm going to catch y'all niggas later. Yo, Jay. See you at the brunch, gang. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't, nah. See you at the brunch, gang. I'm sorry. Chat, don't act different when I'm at the brunch. Sorry, okay? Roc Nation is giving this nigga a taste of his own medicine. Oh, you said I did what to who? Now we gonna put it out there that you burning, nigga. You got some incurable STD, nigga. I'm sorry, chat. We gotta make it to the brunch at this point. Yo, I need Alex Spiro on my team. Alex Spiro, my bad, my nigga. Okay, my bad. Okay, player to player. We straight. Okay, and Jigga, don't you worry. I've always said, you one of the best rappers in the world ever. Behind Tupac and Drake. Okay, behind Tupac and Drake. Can't put you over Drake. Okay. Another thing. Jay, whatever issue you got with Drake, I fuck with Drake, but that nigga on his own too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Jay too powerful. I'm sorry. I'm checking out. I don't want no smoke with Roc Nation. Roc Nation Sports. I'm good. This type of power I've never seen before. Okay? So all y'all niggas trying to get at Roc Nation, hey man, I was seeing y'all side before because I'm like, yeah, they fucked around with me with Vic Mensa in it. Y'all niggas on y'all own. Y'all niggas on y'all own. Y'all niggas on y'all own. Tory, good luck. Drake, I don't know what you got going on. I'm hopping off the ship. I'm trying to get down with the nation. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry. This thing is too goddamn powerful. I've never seen power like this. I've never seen power like... Sorry, Negroes. Catch me at the brunch. I've never seen power like this. A lawyer tried to sue him, and now we looking at the lawyer as a sexual predator, not Jay-Z. This is crazy. Jay, you got it. You got it. You got it. What? Nigga, Tory, I love you, brother. But at this point, fucking appeal. Just say, yo, I'm going to just do my 10 and just leave Jay alone. Yo, it ain't even about you and Meg. It's Jay, nigga. I'm telling you. Once you see Roc Nation, run for the hills, bro. I've never seen this type of power ever. Listen, Spiro, we'll take a toast at the brunch. These Negroes going to be okay. Drake, work out your issues with UMG, nigga. Give us an album next year. But peace out, nigga. I'm over here at the brunch. You still my favorite rapper, but I can't. This shit over here is some other shit. What do Roc Nation got going on? The lawyer accusing Jay-Z of sexual assault is essentially getting accused of sexual impropriety himself. The woman said after the hotel she started to feel uncomfortable sensation around her groin, prompting her to meet with the doctor who tested her and determined she had a sexual transmitted disease. Immediately, the woman said she contacted Buzbee to deliver the bad news. He apologized to her but seemed unsurprised because she claims he already knew he was burning. The woman goes on to claim that Buzbee not only asked her to not disclose her diagnosis to anyone, and vowed to provide free legal advice as compensation. The woman says she was filled with shame and grief, but continued to hook up with him. Nigga, Bernie, you keep fucking him? Come on now. But anyway, yo, Roc Nation is showing this lawyer, you know we could do the same thing to you, right? You really want to play with us, nigga? We playing with billions, nigga. The fuck is you up? What you think this is, nigga? Nigga, this is like Rothschild's money, nigga. The fuck is you going on with, nigga? This ain't no Diddy shit. This is the worst lawsuit that Tony Buzbee ever filed. I've never seen a nigga get violated like this. He should left Jay out of it. That's why I'm bobbing out. I'm like, yo, Jay, I got nothing more to say. Jay, I usually give you like five classics. I know you dropped 11 albums. All 11 are classics now. They're classics. You got it, gang. Leave me alone, bro. Okay? A woman says Buzbee invited her on trips to Panama and New York City where he owned a home. Holy shit. The woman says she has both medical and dental. How the hell did they get this woman to come out at this time, file a lawsuit at this time? She don't even mention when she fell out with him because she kept fucking him after and went on trips with him after. Why would she come out at this time, file a lawsuit at this time, and how did TMZ pick this up? Are you not hearing what the fuck I'm saying? Well, what I'm saying is, yo, chat, I guarantee you there won't be another chick filing no lawsuit against Jay-Z. I won't promise. But and it's not because of the plaintiff or the potential victim. It's because Jay-Z is doing the beats. He's giving this nigga, this lawyer, the beats that only an idiot lawyer would ever take another case going at Jay about some sexual shit. Jay's trying to ruin this nigga's entire business. Jay already got the proof that basically damn near that chick was kind of capping or she just making up shit about him. Told me she was 13. She went to some after party, to some VMAs. He already got that kind of absolved his name, but he not done with that. Remember them notes he was sending? He was like, yo, I'm going to teach you a lesson. This the fucking lesson, nigga. Her lawsuit's a criminal conspiracy to discredit and Buzbee says this. Her lawsuit is a criminal conspiracy to discredit and intimidate him from pursuing claims in a Diddy litigation. He calls the suit false, frivolous, laughable, and ridiculous, and will be dismissed along other suits. He says he has reported the lawyer who has filed the suit to relevant legal. He's talking about they're talking about Tony Buzbee. Wow. In short, if Jay-Z could this quickly and confidently go from the person being attacked to now attacking the lawyer who tried to attack him and one of the best, or the most successful, I should say, personal injury litigants, or litigators actually, in the United States. I'm sorry. I don't want no smoke with no Jay-Z. Jay, I'm sorry. I don't know what I said about you before. I still say you got a big lip, nigga. I'm sorry. You got a big lip. I got, and I ain't gonna lie, niggas just say you got a little open toe set. Nah, I'm gonna stop with that too. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been telling you, I like Jay slimy ways. I like the fact that he fucked people over, or he would, allegedly. Or at least in my estimation. You so many things I gotta say to avoid some shit? God damn. Alex Spiro, holla at me, nigga. We could be friends. Fuck that. I gotta get on y'all side, because y'all got some powerful sorcery going on here. And I want parts. I want parts of this shit. See you Negroes at the fucking brunch. That's my statement. See you, by the way, here's the thing too. Jay is clearing out half of the lawsuits for Diddy. Because after he's done violating his lawyer, I don't care even if your case could hold water and meant something, we don't want to hear it because he's representing you. We good. We good, brother. We good. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it, bro. Jay hit the lawyer with the, he got a weird case. Why is he around? He's the lawyer. What you mean? Anyway, now, that's not it, chat. That is not it. Again, this was not an impulsive decision by me. I thought about it. Jay-Z put out a statement. These statements Jay-Z putting out just sound like a thug. Listen to this shit. Let's get this right. What the fuck? Let's get this right. Roc Nation ain't gonna get arrested because his client / alleged ex-lover is accusing him, he's talking about the lawyer, of assaulting her and giving her a STD and asking her to falsify documents in a suit. We suppose it's also Roc Nation's fault that your other ex-client are suing you for allegedly stealing their money. No and no. God is behind that sunlight you keep referencing. You know Tony Buzbee's phrase is, sunlight is the best disinfectant. This nigga Jay hit him with, Hove is behind that sunlight you keep referencing. We are not the source of every sunlight that you get, but rock sunshine is coming your way, Mr. 1-800. Shameful. Chat. Jay got it. Jay got it. I'm going to keep it a beam with you. That nigga is on some shit. Now, I know y'all might be like, we're not used to this, or you getting, I'm definitely not getting paid off and not like that. I'm always keeping it a beam. But I've just realized this Roc Nation fight is one I got to duck, okay? Roc Nation is up there with them people that wear them, that I don't talk about neither. I'm like, if I can't go at y'all and win, I'm going to just leave y'all alone, leave y'all just out the conversation. And I wouldn't go at them. And I'm going to put Jay-Z and Roc Nation in the same book because I've never seen this type of violation ever in life. Okay? Now, I want to continue on by expressing to y'all just the power of Roc Nation. Okay? This is the power of Roc Nation. I'm going to give y'all a few stories. And this will help you understand. This was just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. That's why I'm saying I'm apologizing to Jay. I'm apologizing to Jay's pet cat. I'm good. I don't want to smoke with nobody. Reason is I've seen Jay-Z and Roc Nation Exhibit 1. Let's just do this. Here we go. First of all, y'all ever heard this story, chat? Y'all probably didn't. But when Alex Spiro recently spoke and he said Jay-Z, what did he say again? He said Jay-Z wasn't friends with Diddy. A lot of blogs posted it. And people are like, who is this guy, this, that, and third? And some people were like, yo, that's Alex Spiro. Alex Spiro. He's Jay representative. He's even gone so far to even speaking out, and he's spoken on Jay's behalf. I've always told you, when you hear Alex Spiro, you're hearing Jay-Z and basically the Illuminati's legal team, okay? Let me further outline why Big Ak is going to just duck this fight. They're undefeated, and I want to stay undefeated. We'll just fight different people. Okay? I'll stick to the stupid niggas like Meek Mill. The niggas who I know I could get knocked out in 2 rounds. But them niggas over there, I want no smoke, okay? When they posted about Alex Spiro recently, there was a very interesting comment that popped up on the blogs in a comment section that was commenting about these stories. Here it is. Exhibit 1, people. I'm going to tell you the story behind this. Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda says that's Roc Nation's lawyer as well. He's talking about Alex Spiro. They got him on standby. Like some I don't even want to talk about. What do you mean you don't want to talk about it? It is disgusting. He says weird, but he means word to my mother, though. Just thought y'all should know. Enjoy your day. Free Tory. That's interesting. I'm actually really shocked. Why would Bobby say that? Remember at one point when Bobby got out, he was supposed to be on Roc Nation. Whatever happened to Bobby Shmurda's career? Why was Bobby Shmurda on Instagram? Why was Bobby Shmurda on Instagram after Epic didn't want to touch him anymore because he was working with Roc Nation? Remember they kept giving him them hats with the planes on it? Whatever happened to his career after that? He started gyrating his waist a little bit too much and just the hoochie daddy waving up. Whatever happened? Bobby Shmurda says major labels are blackballing them. Okay. There was a time he said he was getting shadow banned on Instagram. He accused it. Look.
I know chicks.
Nah, that's the labels. No, look, that's the labels. They fast. But it's first. Now look. Even if you put it's, look.
Bobby was showing that he's damn near shadow banned on Instagram. He's getting blackballed in the music industry, shadow banned on Instagram. Then remember this comment. Well, here's an interesting situation. Remember when Bobby was charged with that, it's basically a RICO on the state level. The conspiracy act that they charged GS9 with. You see, this face is familiar, right? It's Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda would eventually get propositioned to be on Roc Nation after he got out. But when he first got charged, he was being represented by Alex Spiro. Well, if that's the case, why would Bobby say this? He says that's Roc Nation's lawyer as well. Why would he say that while commenting about something supposedly about Tory? That's Roc Nation's lawyer as well. He was your lawyer too at one point. That's odd, right, Chad? Well, I'll give you one better. Y'all want a throwback? I have a memory of an elephant. You want a throwback? Let's do a throwback.
Thanks for checking up. Check it out now. Whoever be telling y'all that jail's a glamorous place, okay, that prison because they did a bid is somehow cool, y'all could miss me with that shit. Okay, listen, I ain't got no time for no jail. I ain't got no time for no crime. I ain't got no time to serve no years for no niggas. And I ain't got no time to be doing no crimes with no niggas because I know niggas will be snitching on me. Matter of fact, I'll do the snitching. Fuck that. Okay, that's why I say do your crime by your goddamn self. Okay, I ain't going down for another motherfucking nigga. Okay, but check this out. Now, Bobby Shmurda, he got sentenced today. And if you guys don't know, basically he accepted a plea previously that ended his trial where he was going to do 7 years. Okay, now everything seemed fine. He even did an interview afterwards where he spoke and he even commented on the 7-year sentence that he took. And he said this, he said, I did it for Rowdy. They offered me 5 and offered Rowdy 12. They say the only way they'd give him 7 is if I took 7. So you know, I had to take 1 for the dogs. All right? Now, we all kind of gave him credit and said, yo, that's a real nigga. You held it down for the fam, for the team, for gang. Now, it's obvious that Bobby Shmurda had a change of mind in court today because after it was in court today when the actual sentence was going to be handed down and basically they were going to accept the plea, basically he addressed the court directly, okay?
Remember these words.
Said this to the judge. He said, Judge, I was forced to take the sentence. I don't want this shit. I don't want this sentence at all. He said that I want to drop my plea.
Shmurda told the judge as flustered lawyer Alex Spiro stood alongside him. I'll make this shorter for y'all. Bobby Shmurda stood in court and blamed Alex Spiro for basically, and again, this is alleged, this is word through the grapevine. Alex Spiro told him, listen, you're going to jail, nigga. You got to take this plea or nothing else. There's some other things, but there's too much allegations. I don't even want to mention that. The story goes on longer, if you remember, is that he fires Alex Spiro. It says, so the rapper, the rapper addressed his lawyer. He's talking to Alex Spiro directly. He says, I want to drop my plea and fire you. Why are you telling me to waive my rights? I'm not waiving my rights. Now, again, as I said, I apologize to Jay-Z and Alex Spiro, them niggas. This is not to cast any aspersion on Alex Spiro. He's a phenomenal attorney. From what I heard, this is word through the grapevine, the politics that be let Bobby know that based on his favor among, this was the only way to go forward. And I don't know if he preliminarily agreed, but then he disagreed. And he wasn't with it. What subsequently happened is that Bobby Shmurda ended his bid for his freedom, or his case, actually, with another lawyer, one known as Kenneth Montgomery. He then came out. I hope y'all have seen between the lines. I have a theory, but I'm also being careful because I think Roc Nation, they're heavy lawsuit ready right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like they're on super bully mode, and that's why I don't want no smoke with them. Bobby Shmurda fires Roc Nation's lawyer. I don't know if he was that heavy with Roc Nation at the time. Fires Roc Nation lawyer, basically damn near almost in court. When Bobby gets out later, Roc Nation somehow, because they've allegedly been funding him, they expect for him to get out of his deal with Epic and sign to them. Shit goes left. Because of that, Bobby's career seemingly gets sacrificed. And I know, obviously for the regular consumer, you're like, nah, nigga, it's because he came out like dancing and shaking his hips. That's not how the music industry works, okay? If they say you're it, you're it. But I would like to hear Bobby speak on this a little bit more. These comments didn't come out of nowhere. When you say that's Roc Nation's lawyer, that's the lawyer you fired in court. Then you tried, or you were supposed to sign to that lawyer's represented label, which is Roc Nation, that you end up not signing to, and Epic and them had a weird situation, and then your career stalled out, got blackballed, and we don't know what happened to Bobby Shmurda. Now, what I'm outlining to y'all people, this is Exhibit 1. This is why you don't fuck with Roc Nation. And this is exactly why I'm bowing out. Okay? I'm seeing shit I never think I would see in a million years. A lawyer filed a lawsuit against them, and the lawyer's not looking like the fucking creep. You got it. You're washing even the best lawyers in the country? You got it. But washing Bobby Shmurda, that's respect to Bobby, but that's easy. Like, I washed Meek like it was nothing, right? But that was Exhibit 1. Really, I got Exhibit 1 and 2, but I want to jump ahead because 2 would be the recent shit with Tony Buzbee, but doesn't quite end there. Okay? I'm pretty sure you've seen this.
You signed with Roc Nation. Mm-hmm. What made you sign? Because you could have signed with anybody. What made you sign with Roc Nation?
There's a woman named Desiree Perez, right? So she called me into the office. I had already made peace with Jay-Z.
Right.
He was already on the All the Way Up remix. And she sat me down. And so this is OG Juan's wife. She sat me down and said, yo, I think you should be a Roc Nation artist and we should manage you, And to them, in this game of chess, Fat Joe was a real big piece to grab on they team.
Board. Huh?
So she said, I know you doing a deal right now. And the deal was for $1 million. I thought I negotiated a great deal. I was negotiating a deal with somebody. Let's just say $1 million for this glass of water. She said, what if I told you I call that guy right now and they give you $3.5 million for that same deal you negotiated for $1 million? I said, let me see. She dialed the number, called the dude, said, yo, you doing a deal with Fat Joe? Yeah, this. She was like, yeah, it's for $1 million, right? Yeah, it's $3.5 million now. We manage him. He said, sure, I'll send the check tomorrow, Des. Hung up the phone. Wow. That was it for me.
He's like, okay, yeah.
Oh, no, that's it. That's it for me. Nigga, I come from nothing. When I see that type of power, I was like, oh, no, I need that.
When I see that type of power, I said, no, I need that. Fat Joe, I agree. I need it too. Okay. That's why I'm officially waving a white flag. Interesting. Now, this might be a little bit more anecdotal. Because I got into an argument with a few individuals. This is, we covered really extensively the Meg and Tory case. And we're covering it. And yeah, we might, we fuck with Tory and, we kind of give him the benefit of the doubt here. But for everything we're kind of going with, we're like, all right, bet. This guy he's we think he can do it. The case is going on. we're covering it here on stream. Meg shows up. She testifies. But she was there for 1 day, I believe. Not 2 days, 1 day. Then a few people, these are behind the scenes people, they hit me and they say, Roc Nation is still in court. I said, what do you mean? Like, Meg's done testifying. I said, nah, man. Reportedly, allegedly, I said Desiree Perez was staying there at all the hearings. Prosecutors were briefing her. And I'm like, whoa. The prosecutor is briefing music is a job, technically, right? Prosecutors is briefing the victim's boss about the entire case. They said, even worse. They letting shorties sit down and witness all this shit when they're debriefing witnesses. I said, ain't no fucking way. Now, at that point, I knew Tory was cooked. I was like, all right, nigga, you better go take them 10 years in peace, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I like Tory, but shit. You know what I mean? However, Tory got to record them songs in jail, man. He better get used to that process, man, because Roc Nation is undefeated. But it is what it is. So again, I'm just showing a few instances where I've just now realized Roc Nation is the Army, or better yet, the motherfucking Navy, okay? That's just what it is. You don't want to fuck with them. And after how I've seen they've handled this case and spun the aim of the media back at the lawyer while Diddy is sitting in jail. Now, granted, obviously Diddy has a little bit more shit going on, and there was a key person in that, which is Cassie. I got to say, I want no smoke with Roc Nation, and I got to say, man, the power that they got, listen, man, Alex Spiro holla at me. Jay, it ain't been personal at all, gang. See you niggas at the next brunch, okay? I'm good, all right? I'm good. Oh, boy. Anyway. All right. There was a bunch of other filings that we should probably look at. And just give me 1 second. All right. So there's a bunch of other filings that we should look at. Yo, Roc Nation is, again, Alex Spiro mostly. He's going ridiculously, crazy on this whole thing. And you got to just say, he's on some Brian Steele shit, right? If you guys haven't seen, he filed like 4 documents from yesterday till today, basically asking for an emergency hearing to discuss the fact that the NBC News article came out where the accuser damn near admits, or at least gave a statement to NBC afterwards when she did an interview, that she may have been incorrect. Also, they point out a bunch of things. They point out a bunch of things that's just incorrect in what she was saying, right? Like, for example, there's okay, can I find it or not? Hold on, chat. Okay, is it this? For example, it says plaintiffs' unsupported allegations crumble under scrutiny, as the evidence and lack thereof reveals glaring inconsistencies and outright impossibilities in her story. Her account describes a jumbotron at the scene of the Video Music Awards, but according to NYPD sources and MTV producers, no jumbotron existed. MTV applied for a permit to install one, but was denied. She references a house that was supposedly would fit the description of the location that the alleged assault happened, but there's no house that actually existed. Nobody's able to pinpoint that house. And the plaintiff's allegations even becomes more dubious when considering the nightclub evidence. Photos from the night in question show Diddy, Miss Jennifer Lopez at both Lotus and Twirl, which are clubs in New York City. NBC reported that the photos separately show that Mr. Carter was at Lotus following the VMAs. Taken together, the factual inconsistencies, timeline impossibilities, and the lack of corroborating evidence make the plaintiff's allegation in the first amended complaint wholly unreliable. Not only do these extraordinary inconsistencies undermine the plaintiff's case, they highlight severe misconduct by her counsel, Anthony Buzbee and the Buzbee law firm. Unable to escape the foundational cracks in the plaintiff's story laid bare by the NBC interview, Buzbee was forced to backpedal, repudiating the very allegations he signed his name to. In an attempt to deflect from his own failures, he foisted blame at another law firm, claiming the case was vetted before it was sent to his firm. And so concerned is Buzbee that he's now having his client sit for a polygraph. The takeaway is obvious. Buzbee failed to undertake a reasonable inquiry into the facts before filing the complaint, and then amending it to assert a claim against Mr. Carter, despite an affirmative duty to do so under Rule 11. Anytime you hear the word or the phrase Rule 11 mentioned, that is a sanction. That's this term that usually refers to a rule that has sanctioning possibilities, which means no attorney should be filing frivolous lawsuits that takes advantage of the court system with the aim to harass, bog down the court system, or do any underhanded technique of trying to slander someone if there is no basis in truth for the allegations that you're making. The penalties that could come from a Rule 11 violation, from a sanction of that, could be up to the point of disbarment, but usually is in the range of monetary sanctions, which means, hey, listen, you've wasted the court's time, you've wasted the plaintiff's time, or not plaintiff, the defendant's time, and you've wasted their resources that they had to pay their lawyer. Pay everybody back. So essentially, they're down to say Tony Buzbee probably owe Jay some bread. That sanction would open up a whole can of worms, because Jay has a reasonable argument to say the very allegation or the lawsuit becoming public probably has cost him hundreds of millions. We talked about he's trying to get casinos. That's $1 billion industry. If he loses out on that bid because of this, essentially this cost him billions of dollars. At that point, the financial harm, if Rule 11 did, if it was reviewed in the Rule 11, what was agreed upon by a judge saying, hey, this was a frivolous lawsuit that was filed in a malicious way to try to do all the things I said, the penalty could be billions of dollars that you may have cost Jay-Z. Okay? Let's continue. Buzbee has declined to seek admission to this court, apparently seeking to circumvent this court's authority to enforce Rule 11. Buzbee's rule breaking also extends beyond this action. He has a long history of abusing this legal process and shirking ethical responsibilities. In a case in California Superior Court, for instance, he was admonished by the judge for violating pretrial rulings, and a federal court in Texas rejected a fee arrangement orchestrated by Buzbee and his firm because it violated public policy. The fundamental inconsistencies in the plaintiff's case revealed in the NBC interview, coupled with the Buzbee chronic inability to follow the rules, in this case and others, creates a substantial risk that Buzbee will destroy evidence damaging to plaintiff's case, including evidence of his own misconduct, impairing the integrity of the judicial process. An order immediately mandating the preservation of all evidence relevant to this case is necessary to ensure that Mr. Carter has a full and fair opportunity to present his defense against plaintiff's fictitious claims that Buzbee is not admitted to this court, this and third. Okay. Wow. Chad. As I said, I got to give kudos to Alex Spiro. I got to give kudos to Jay-Z. I've never seen somebody initially being put on the defense.
So Jay-Z's quote unquote D writers, you feel me? They go over and speak about the Super Bowl and like all these other things. Honestly, bro, like Jay-Z is Jay-Z. Like, that's the only thing you could say about Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z, I'm not saying that he's like Diddy, but you feel me? If there's one person or two people in hip-hop, if you say Diddy and you say, who do you think, like, the first name that's comparable to Diddy that comes in mind, it's always Jay-Z. Vice versa. You say Jay-Z, first name that comes to mind, because you think of moguls and you think of the black hip-hop billionaires. And when you think about that, you always think about Diddy, and then you will always think about Jay-Z. And I mean, bro, like, man, Jay-Z better not have anything in the dark that he does not want to come to light, but Jay-Z seems like he's very tapped in. Like how people kept saying that, what's the names in the Illuminati? I think Diddy, he might have been in like a lower part of it, but I think someone like Jay-Z, no social medias. I think the people in the Illuminati, like really, really in the Illuminati, like they're like hidden from the world and you don't see them. Like you literally only see Jay-Z at like the brunches and stuff when they're taking pictures. You never really hear from him anymore. You don't see anything with Jay-Z, but you just know he makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year. He's a billionaire. No socials, basically. And he's just there. Like, he basically runs the culture in the background. Like, man, it's crazy. I don't really know. I don't like going too deep into things. But let me know how you guys feel about the whole thing in the comments below. It's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.